Alright, so today's video is going to be a discussion type video. Before I get into that discussion, I want to post a small clip, a few seconds, nothing much, that was taken a few weeks ago, maybe 2 weeks. Having a little fun, me and a random person in a I guess about 2018 Genesis G80s with a 3.8 V6. So slightly bigger V6, but less power. I thought when it took off, I thought they wanted to have a little fun, but I was wrong. So without further ado, let's get into it. Now, as I said, that video, I will post it right here. And now, onto the video. A little while back, I'm not sure how long ago I made this video on this channel, but I think it was about the things I liked about my car, and it may include the things I did not like about my car. Well, I think I touched on the fact that I do like the manual transmission. I like manual transmission in general, even though most cars in today's markets now are going to automatics and dual clutch. Dual clutch especially is the way to go if you want, you know, that extra oomph out of the speed now, you know, for drag racing and take your car to track and all, you know, drag racing and all that kind of stuff. But that's even automatics in general, I would say, modern automatics. People always say you never outshift a manual. I mean, a manual transmission, you'll never be able to outshift an automatic. Well, you know, but I myself, I enjoy the manual transmission more. And you know, they're always going to, most vehicles now are being offered less and less with a manual option. Which I think is sad, you know. Let's just face it, most people in today's society can't drive a manual because either their parents couldn't or they just weren't taught to drive by their parents. I grew up on manuals. I only have one car that was automatic. As I think I've stated before, to me now that's one of the major buying points of any vehicles, if I can get it a manual or not. It kind of ties in a little bit into why I got the car I got versus the other Camaro they had on their lot, which was a V8. But I'll talk about that one in another story. So with the manual, it's more fun. Once you learn how to drive a manual, it's easy at that point. Obviously, like I said, more and more cars are going to automatic and away from manuals. Now, there are a few of them that are strictly a manual car. I'll get to that in a second. But as you can see, most cars are only available in automatics now. Like, now Mercedes may have always been that way. I've driven Mercedes for a little over a year, and I've never seen a manual one. Now, true, most of our Mercedes that we were driving were SUVs. We did drive some sedans, and none of them were manual. Now, their automatics were fast shifting when you used the paddles and all, but it just wasn't what I prefer. That's a lot of luxury cars. Anybody I know that start going to automatics, which I guess that kind of makes sense as it's a luxury, right? When it comes to sports cars, I think there's going to be more option with manual. I'm not saying they all should be manual, but there should be a good option for that in case you wanted that. Like with Camaros and Mustangs and Corvettes and the like, I think there should be an option for a manual transmission. But you see, not the case when it comes to the new Corvette, which is 8-speed dual clutch, which is, like I said, great for the car. But back to the other part where some cars are strictly manuals. Now, one car that I'm really interested in is the Hyundai Veloster N. That car is strictly a manual. You cannot get it in automatic. Now, in the future, you may be able to at some point, but I'm really hoping they stick to their only manual thing there. And again, another one, Honda with their Type R, the Civic Type R. Now, I'm not a big fan of the Honda Civics in general, and the Type R neither. I've driven a few of them, and the only props I can give them really is the fact that they are manual. And every manual is different, but like I said, I think that a manual should be an option, especially in sports cars. But I do think that manuals should be an option especially in sports cars, you know. And I know I'm not the only one who feels that way. I got a few friends who are saying they only drive manuals because of the fun factor. It's just so much more fun to drive them. Like I said, that's a personal opinion on the matter. Wipers are loud. Need new ones, but I don't use them very often because I use Rain-X. So the roads are a little wet. It's not really a rain, it's more of a mist. But like I said, road's a little wet, and it is right around 50s. So we're going to see if... Now show... What the heck is this person doing? We know when the roads are really wet, it'll break loose, you know, when cooler temperature, but even at just damp roads, it still breaks loose. I'm gonna go ahead and wrap this video up and say, you know, the whole point of the video was to talk about the manual transmission. Personally, my favorite, but if you feel a need to have a little conversation about it, post in the description, or not description, if you feel like having a conversation, post in the comments what you prefer, and give me just a reason why. I'm just curious on how everybody else thinks and sees this. So anyway, until next time, have a blessed day.